very much. It certainly is an honor and a privilege to be here tonight, as your valedictorian just stated to you. And it doesn't seem like it was 42 years ago that we were in the Horseshoe Engine Stadium because our class was so big that we graduated from the pit. I can tell you this tonight, listening to the names here, many of the names are still the same, so we still have a generational turnover at Elder High School. It's just a couple of faces have changed a little bit, that's all. I'm here tonight to share with you a few thoughts about exactly what it is, especially the class of 2013 can expect in the future. First of all, I want to congratulate you on being the most recent additions to a very unique group of people, and that is the men of Elder. Your valedictorian talked about that, your salutatorian also talked about that this evening. What is it that is a man of Elder? That's something I think we need to think about and we need to dwell on. Does it mean you're special, being a man of Elder? I'll ask you that question. Are you special because of that? Well, I think the answer clearly is yes, you are special because you're a man of Elder tonight. Special to whom? Well, first of all, you're special to your parents. That's the reason you're here this evening. Your parents sacrificed enormously to afford you the opportunity to go to Elder High School and to be here this evening graduating as a man of Elder. It's important for you to also know and recognize that this honor that's bestowed upon you tonight carries with it not just something that calls you special, but also carries with it a certain degree of power. And when I talk about power, I'm talking about something that is simply the power to influence other people. There's a saying that was coined long ago that with great power comes great responsibility. And that's something that I think we all need to think about, especially when we're in a position of authority, a place that you are right now. Seniors at Elder High School, you have had the opportunity over the last 4 years to learn. You've had the opportunity to accomplish things. You've had the opportunity to become involved with different things at Elder High School. And I think that when we think about things like involvement, we need to think about the people that are here this evening. We need to think about the people who actually represent, who are the class of 2013. Nick Lanza, would you stand up for me, please? Nick's parents, Anthony and Margaret, would you please stand also wherever you are? Raise your hand if you could, please. Where are you? Over here? Nick, I'm going to give you one opportunity here. We don't normally do this for people, but I'm going to give you the opportunity to explain to your parents in front of this entire audience, what is it a police chief would know about your conduct? What would bring you to the attention of a police chief? Go ahead, Nick. Spit it out, Nick. It's okay. Okay, good. When we talk about involvement, Nick is one of the people that came to mind in the faculty at Elder High School. I asked about some of the students that were here. We talked about involvement. We heard about Nick. Nick's been involved at Elder High School. In family, academics, and curricular activities are the things that are very, very important to Nick. He likes to be involved. His involvements included cross-country, the Polar Panthers, track and field, the yearbook, the National Honor Society, the Poster Club, the Spirit Committee, the Euchre Club, the French Club, the Pep Rallies Kairos Leader. It's an amazing amount of activity that he was involved in, and also was involved because he had to be in the academic portion of school, and he excelled there. He's going to attend the University of Cincinnati this fall. Nick, thank you very much for your contribution to the school. Good job. So with that type of involvement, we think to ourselves, well, what is it that makes the people at Elder want to become involved? Is it because it's just, hey, I'm here and I should be able to do things? No, it actually comes from a true commitment to excelling as a human being, a true commitment to be involved in your community, a true commitment to bettering yourself through service to other people. That is what is incredibly important, and that is what people learn at Elder High School. And as your speakers have already said to you tonight here, we really truly do learn to enjoy happiness and success if it is done at the betterment of other people. That's what service is about. That's what we learn about. That's how we learn about community involvement. Zach Davis knows about that. Zach, would you stand up along with your parents, Mark and Colleen Davis? Zach Davis, thank you. Colleen and Mark, where are you? Up here in section 109. Who is Zach Davis? Well, this is what the faculty has to say about Zach. He's a great student. He's a quiet leader. He's a team player. He always gives his best effort. He had a collapsed lung during his junior year and was out of school for a period of time. Despite that setback, he has a very positive attitude. He's a diligent learner, and he is involved in his school. Not only just the school itself and academics, but also cross country, glee club, musicals, tutor, and the National Honor Society. He also became involved in his community. Price Hill Pacer, a Relay for Life, and the Over the Line Community Housing Project. Nick works a part-time job at Bailey Place, taking care of people who no longer can care for themselves. He will be attending Hofstra University in New York this fall. Nick, what a great example you are of the class of 2000. Spirit that we've seen here at Elder High School, we also need to think about other things, and that is that when you're that involved and when you're that special because you're from Elder High School, a magnificent institution that stands at the corner of Vincent and Regina Avenue, we have to think about what is it that makes Elder something special. Is it the bricks and the mortar? Is it the grotto? Is it the pit? Is it the Panther Athletic Complex? Is it the driveway into the school? Is it the field house? What is it about Elder High School? Well, the answer is very simple, and it's sitting here this evening, isn't it? It's you. It's every single one of you that are here, the class of 2013. It's everybody who has attended Elder High School before you. It's those who are attending Elder High School today, in the coming years, and it's those who will be attending in the future. That's what Elder High School is about. That's what makes it special. It's the people and the commitment that are there. And because of the commitment that is there, you have a tremendous opportunity to influence other people. But you have to do that with real integrity in life. You have to do that when you're able to answer the question that's very simple: how will I conduct myself when no one is watching? How am I going to conduct myself? Can I make the right decision when nobody else is watching me? Not my parents, not my classmates, not my friends, not people I care about, no one. I'm standing in a vacuum and I'm confronted with a challenge. And the question is, can I make the right decision? That's what integrity is about. That's what you are here to be concerned about. Sam Otis is one of those people. Sam, I know you're out there, stand for me. Let's talk about integrity, Sam, with Mark and Mary Beth Otis as parents. Where are you? Mark and Mary Beth, somewhere. Raise your hand. Holler out.
103.
I'm missing them.
Whatever there. 103.
There they are. Back. I got them. Okay, I'm 103. Thank you very much. I missed you. Sam Otis, what does the faculty think about you, Sam? A good example of integrity. Whether he's in the classroom earning good grades or the community volunteering his time, Sam at first class glance may go unnoticed due to his reserved personality. The saying, actions speak louder than words, is specifically talking about Sam. His actions reveal a young man who has a strong character with leadership abilities. Sam's next stepping stone is right here at Xavier University, where he will be successful in and out of the classroom. Sam, you're a great representative of Elder High School in the class of 2013. There's a newfound freedom tonight, isn't there? For the last 12 years, from September to June, every year, every week, Monday through Friday, get up in the morning, go to school, get out of school in the afternoon, come home and do your homework, go to bed, get up and repeat, repeat, repeat. After tonight, that's over with, isn't it? It's finished. You don't have to do that anymore. You don't have the structure of an institution telling you where you have to go, when you have to be there, when you can eat, when you can't eat, when you have to study, when you don't have to study, take a test. If you don't take the test and pass the test, what happens? You have to go see these people, right? And you have to explain to them why you haven't passed the test. When we think about challenges then, we have to think also about opportunities, and that's what's about to come your way. The people that you're sitting here with tonight, you spent the last 4 years with. I remember sitting there in 1971 thinking, wow, look at this 482 fellow graduates, look at all the friends I've made. Little did I know that I wouldn't see most of those people, some of them for decades. Decades. In fact, at Price Hill Chili just a few months ago, I ran into a person that I graduated with who had moved to the West Coast of California. I hadn't seen him for 35 years. I never thought about that. But that's something that's true here tonight. In fact, when you think about just the colleges that were read off tonight, about people attending college in Florida, in New York, at Notre Dame, at Kansas, University of Cincinnati, Xavier, as close as those schools are, you'll still be miles apart in terms of who you're going to associate with. So you'll come to see new friends, and you'll gain new friends in the near future. And so as one part of your life ends, another part of your life begins very quickly, and greater opportunities will come to bear for you. And so we think about those challenges, and we think, how do I address those challenges? And it's with good decisions. Good decisions, that's what we have to make. We have to make good decisions using that integrity that we developed to this point. Greg Stewart. Thank you, Greg. Greg and Annette Stewart as parents. I know you're here somewhere. Here we are in section 106. Greg, this is what the faculty thought about you. An incredibly focused and hard worker going to the University of Cincinnati. After suffering a concussion that ended his promising wrestling career as a sophomore, he directed his efforts on other areas of interest. This allowed him to continue to grow as an individual. In addition, Greg missed over a month of school, but because of his maturity, his work ethic, his perseverance, Greg was able not only to get caught up, but to excel as a student at Elder High School. Part of his success is also related to his eagerness, passion, and appreciation for learning. Rather than letting his injury hold him back, he found ways to focus his passion on other priorities, including his desire to become an exceptional business leader. After considering many options, Greg formed Elder's first business club and became the team manager for the wrestling team. In all, he utilized his setback to become a more accomplished student and a better person. Greg, you are an outstanding member of this class. Thank you for your contribution. And so as we think about these opportunities that you have and the opportunity to influence other people, sometimes it doesn't ever really sink in. So I want you to think about it this way, if you would. Think about someone or something that has influenced you in your life. Is there anybody that can raise their hand and say that they haven't been influenced by somebody or some incident in life? No, of course not. We can't, can we? But think about this. How many times have people influenced you with their actions and with their conduct or their performance, and they did not even realize they were making an impression on you? That's important, isn't it? For us to know that and to understand that someone has made a profound influence on me or an impression on me and somehow guided my life. Well, I'm going to ask you to think about this. You now have the opportunity to do the same thing, and in fact, you already have influenced other people with your personal conduct and with your performance. The question you need to ask yourself is, what type of impression did I leave on the people that I had a direct influence on? Did I leave a good impression with my conduct and my decisions, or did I leave a poor impression? That's critically important, isn't it? And that's what people who have become men of valor, people who are special, people who have the opportunity to influence other people, always keep at the forefront of their mind. That's incredibly important. We need to be determined in life, and we need to be inspired in life. And when I think about that, I think about Ryan Parnell. Ryan, would you stand for me, please? Along with your parents, Skip and Patty Parnell. Patty, Skip.
Straight back. 102.
Straight in front of me. The one right, good to see you. Thank you. 102. Ryan Parnell has shown Elder the meaning of determination. Ryan has undergone 2 back surgeries in the last few years. The latest was a spinal fusion in which he returned to school within weeks to begin his senior and last year at Elder High School. During his recovery, his focus remained on taking the ACT and the SAT and maintaining his grades so he could get accepted into college. Staff and peers watched Ryan's recovery progress from using a walker to a cane and then to absolutely no assistance. Today, Elder gets to watch him walk across the stage, and we already have watched you, Ryan, walk across the stage, and know that the steps to get here are especially rewarding for you, Ryan, and rewarding for all of us. Your focus and hard work has paid off because you will be attending Miami University this coming year. Ryan, wonderful job. We talked a little bit tonight, we shared your thoughts tonight about things that end or things begin. I think we need to think back to one thing very simply, and that is about the decisions you will make in life and how you will guide those decisions. We've already sang the song that will help you guide those decisions, and it's very simple. If you take the beginning of that song and you take the end of that song, you will have all the guidance that you need to make good decisions in the future. Think about that. Elder High, our alma mater, teaching us what's true and right, the beginning and the end. So I'm going to challenge each of you tonight, before this day is over with, to write down those simple two phrases. Elder High, our alma mater, teaching us what's true and right, and keep that with you so that at some point in the future, when you're confronted with a challenge or a difficult decision to make, pull that out, read it, and then think to yourself, what did I learn at Elder High School? What did my parents teach me? Who do I really represent? Not just myself anymore, but everybody who is known to be part of the Elder Nation. That is who you are. That is what you are part of. Be proud of it and carry it well with you into the future. My personal congratulations to each and every one of you who are graduating tonight, and the wonderful family and friends that are here sharing the celebration with these great young men of Elder. Congratulations all of you.